Man, the Iowa State versus Kansas State game, Dublin, Ireland, turned out to be a pretty good game. A good way to open the 2025 season. But I can't imagine going all the way to Dublin, Ireland just to take a L. I just can't imagine that. Not for my Alabama Crimson Tide anyway. But all in all, the game was pretty good. The first half was a travesty, a turnover fest. But the second half, a lot more exciting, a lot more competitive. That's the way I seen it. I mean, the first half, Kansas State, muster punt. Iowa State get on it, get to the 1 yard line, fumble the damn ball. I mean, this was a damn turnover fest. Both teams had 2 turnovers, all in the first half. Freaking, I don't know, sometimes what a quarterback was throwing the ball, wide receivers not catching the ball, the runners can't hold on to the ball. I know it was wet. I know it was raining. But some of those turnovers and some of those throws and some of those missed passes, there is no excuse. You had wide receivers wide open, tight ends wide open, couldn't catch the ball. You had wide receivers and tight ends wide open. Quarterback throwing the ball all erratic. Made no damn sense. I just got frustrated with the first half. I'm going to tell you right now. But the second half, as I said, was more exciting. But I want to go to the end of the game. I want to move to the end of the game. Before that, I don't know what them damn Iowa State DBs was doing when they let damn Kansas State score a daggone touchdown 17 seconds after they just scored. What was they thinking about? Them DBs was nowhere to be found. I know it was some miscommunication somewhere. Come on, man. You can't do that. But luckily, you got the win, Iowa State. But anyway, talking Kansas State, you had one play to make. One on the defensive side of the ball, and you failed miserably. I mean, absolutely miserably. And this is coming from a timeout called by Iowa State. You should have had all your P's and Q's in order. You should have been ready for anything on the defensive side of the ball. But yet, you failed. 4th and 3, 4th and 4, something like that. Now, Iowa State head coach, I got to give him credit. Because had that been me, I'd have kicked the field goal. But he had confidence in his offense. He had confidence in his daggone quarterback. And I'm going to tell you how much confidence he had in his quarterback. He gave his quarterback 2 plays. And he let his quarterback pick what play he wanted to do. Hey, an old quarterback, Tyler Miles or whatever his name, he picked the right play, picked the screen play. You know why he picked that screen play? It's 4th down. You know they're going to bring pressure. And how do you beat that pressure? Quick pass, screen. That's what happened. Almost was a touchdown. After that, they take it down to the 2 minutes. And then after that, they go in their victory formation. But had that been me, I would want a touchdown. I would have had to score. I ain't lying. I would have had to score. Bump that shit. But, that's why I'm not a head coach. That's why I never coached any type of college football, high school football, because I'd be greedy. That's just me. I'd be a damn Mike Norvell and Lane Kiffin calling stupid shit because I'm greedy. I don't have that type of control, to not score. That's just me when I'm at the 1 yard line, the half yard line, or whatever. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise that old boy that caught that screen pass was a little bit short. But I would want to score. That's just me, man. Freaking Kansas State. I think they had about 16 yards rushing in the second half. You definitely can't win that. You can't win that way. That's not the keys to victory. 16 yards, that's a damn shame. A damn shame. Iowa State. I'm gonna get on your ass too. In the third quarter, at one point in the I believe it was the third quarter, you had 4 sacks and six what I got it wrote down here. Shit, I can't read my own damn writing. But anyway, I know you had 4 sacks by the time the third quarter came, because they were eating your quarterback up at one point. Seemed like it really in the first half, didn't no offensive line want to block. Both of the offensive lines was terrible, throughout the course of the game at points of the game. Both of the daggone offensive lines was trash because those quarterbacks both was getting sacked, getting ate up. Now, I know Iowa State, they quarterback probably got sacked about 5 times. I'm not really sure. But let's look at old daggone Rico, whoever it is. Okay, Rocco, that's the quarterback name. I said somebody else. I said Tyler Marza, but that's not the quarterback. But Rocco, Becht, Rocco Beck, I guess that's his name. Quarterback, 14 for 28, 50%, 183 yards, but he had 2 touchdown passing, and I think he ran for a touchdown. So shout out to him. Freaking Avery Johnson. It was times in the game he looked like he didn't even want to be there. I mean, his demeanor was all off. All off. Avery Johnson's supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks in college football. He's supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks in the Big 12. Not today, he wasn't. But he was 21 of 30, 273 yards and 2 touchdowns. But at times, looked like to me, he acted like he didn't even want to be there. Just going by his demeanor. But yeah, man, it wound up being a pretty good damn game. So it is what it is, man. Freaking Kansas State, man. Iowa State, they ran for 130 yards, 183 yards passing. Kansas State, 273 passing, 110 rushing. Now, but Iowa State had the ball 9 minutes longer, over 9 more minutes than Kansas State. That's the way to win. Keep that offense off the damn field. And that is fact. They was 3 for 3 on 4th down. The most important 4th down was the last 4th. All of them important, but the last 4th down. So, hey, Kansas State, you just going to have to go back to the drawing board. And Kansas State, matter of fact, I'm going to go as far as to say this. I know it's the first game of the season, and I might be jumping ahead of myself. But this game made me realize this is why the Big 12 is the weakest conference in all of college football. Well, Power 4. Out of the 4 Power 4 conference, this makes me realize the Big 12 is the weakest. Just my opinion. Like I say, I might be jumping ahead of myself, but hey, it is what it is. Kansas State, they can't freaking convert on 4th down. They was 2 for 5 on 4th down, 4 for 13 on 3rd down. Come on, man. And then even Iowa State, I know they was 3 for 3 on 4th down, but they was 3 for 14 on 3rd down. Come on, those are, if you can't convert 3rd downs, most likely you won't win. And if you can't convert 3rd and 4th down, you definitely won't win, in which Kansas State didn't win. Now, Iowa State, they're a really disciplined team. They only had 1 penalty for 5 yards. So that's good. No quarterback threw interceptions. So it is what it is, man. I enjoyed the game. I didn't enjoy the first half. I was live for the first half. I didn't even enjoy it. Halftime, 7-7. Nobody was doing nothing in the first half but turning over the ball like everybody seen. So, turnover fest. But I'm glad the whole game wasn't that way. I'm glad both teams went into halftime, adjusted or whatever. But Iowa State just adjusted a little bit better than Kansas State. Iowa State come into the game at 22. Kansas State came in at 17. Well, guess what, Kansas State? You're going down. Iowa State might move up. But I'm going to tell you like this. Speaking of next week games. Next week, it's going to be a lot of moving pieces in these rankings. Because, we got a lot of top 25 teams playing each other. And guess what? Somebody going to fall. Starting with the 12 o'clock game between Ohio State and Texas. I think Ohio State is number 3 and Texas number 1, something like that. Somebody going down in the rankings. So, hey, it is what it is, baby. And I'm excited about this season. This was a great way to start out the season. I appreciate y'all turning this game into a good game, Iowa State and Kansas State. But Kansas State, you got to do a little bit better when the game is on the line defensively. I don't know what play call y'all had, but I know y'all was going to bring pressure. I knew that. It was just a matter of what play Iowa State called, and guess what? Y'all got beat by a play that the quarterback called, not the offensive coordinator, not the head coach. I don't know who called plays for Iowa State, but you got beat by a play that the quarterback called. That's just how much confidence that this Iowa State, coaching staff got in a quarterback. And I love it. I love it. I'm going to tell you that right now. But hey, it is what it is. Turned out to be an exciting game. I know I keep saying that. Turned out to be an exciting game. Turned out to be a good way to open the season. But real football start next week when my Alabama Crimson Tide hit the field. When those Georgia Bulldogs hit the field. When those Tennessee Volunteers hit the field. When those Texas Longhorns hit the field. When those Oklahoma Sooners and those Ole Miss Rebels, when they hit the field. That's when the real football starts. When Texas, who else? Ohio State hit the field. When Michigan hit the field. When daggone Clemson and LSU hit the field. That's when real football starts. Next Saturday. Okay. Matter of fact, I can talk about who play on Friday. When them guys hit the field, I think we got a good game on Friday. I think Colorado and somebody play on Saturday. Matter of fact, hold on, baby. Before I end this, let me get week one. Let me get week one college football. I can tell you, that's when the real football season starts. And that is a fact. Where you at week one? Come on, baby. I don't never have a problem pulling you out. I know I got you in my bookmark. But anyway, it is what it is, baby. But next week, I just named off some teams when the real football season start, man. You got Miami. Anyway, Miami playing somebody. I believe they play Notre Dame. I think that's on a Sunday or some shit like that. But you know, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's going to be a great daggone week one next week, and I'm ready for it. This was just an appetizer, a teaser game. That's what this game was, an appetizer and a teaser. But if you got excited during this game, you just wait till next week. I'm going to tell you that right now. You just wait till my Alabama Crimson Tide, Mollywop, Florida State. You just wait till Ohio State and Texas hit the field, Syracuse and freaking Tennessee and Clemson and LSU, and man, it's going to be some great damn games. I'm telling you that right now. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And I'm going to love every damn minute of it. I'm telling you that right now. What the hell I put? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. What is it? Okay, week one. I'll tell y'all. I'm sure y'all probably already damn know. But let's go down to Friday. Friday, you got Georgia Tech and Colorado going to be on the damn field. And you got Auburn and Baylor going to be on the field. Both of them at 8 o'clock. Real football right there. Real football. All right. 12 o'clock Saturday. Tennessee and Syracuse. Texas and Ohio State on the field. 12 noon at the same time. Real damn football. Who else you got? My Alabama Crimson Tide and Florida State at 3:30. You got Georgia against Georgia and Marshall. That ain't real football. Nah, we ain't going to count that. But my Alabama Crimson Tide and Florida State, we're going to mollywop the hell out of them. Damn sure will. Then you got, who else you got? 7:30. Clemson and LSU. You damn right. Yes, sir, buddy. I got Clemson in that game. I ain't going to get into all that right now because I'm going to do my previews and score prediction. Boy, I tell you, it's going to be some great games now. I tell you that. But, yeah, I might have forgot somebody, but it'll be all right. But y'all just know next week is when the real football starts. You got a teaser today. You got an appetizer. But the main course comes in week one. All right. Kansas State. Sorry for your loss, not really. Iowa State, congratulations. Even though both teams looked like shit in the first half, congratulations, Iowa State. You did what you had to do to pull out the win. Kansas State, go back to the drawing board and work on a damn defense that can stop a damn team when it matters the damn most.